Oh, they want the two, and the holder's going to try to throw it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Both of you guys played in this rivalry. Jesse, what's your most impactful memory?
My senior year, 1st and 1 on the goal line, and the Bulldogs had Marcus Stroud and Richard Seymour, 2 first-round picks at D-tackle. Coach Spurrier called Red Snoopy, which was a quarterback snake. I didn't get it. He called it again on 2nd down. I didn't get it. He called it again on 3rd down. I didn't get it. On 4th down, he subbed our running back, who came in the huddle and says, Red Snoopy, jump over the top, idiot. And we scored a touchdown.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast. He's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
That's caught. It's Wilson. Still on his feet at the 45. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. The Gators look to keep this drive humming. Power football with the run. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down.
I like the adjustments from this offense from first possession to second. Like first possession, you tell maybe a little bit nervous, maybe just not starting the way they wanted to, didn't script the plays, but now putting a good drive together.
Oh, he's got some space. He's all the way down to the 3, showed it all on that run. The Gators trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Trying to barge their way in. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Defense has it, they're on the move. Crosses midfield. The 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Dogs! The defense putting points on the board.
And how about the defense just straight flipping the script? They got a goal-to-go situation, just trying not to give up a touchdown. You want to give up a field goal, not only do they make a big play, they scoop up the fumble, they take it all the way to the house, and they get a touchdown.
And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Off play action on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Because it freezes those linebackers, it freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run, and then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
Stepping to the right. Gets rid of it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Brown. Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. And he dropped it. Oh, what a missed opportunity. Nobody around. Just had too much time to think about it. To throw, it's Lagway. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And he's got it inside the 35. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Florida!
And that's a great throw and catch, but you got to give the offensive line a lot of credit in pass protection because that was a slow developing play. Did you see him line up all the way to the left? He caught that thing across the field way down. So the quarterback needed time. He had to be able to survey the defense, step up, and throw a strike. The O-line getting it done in pass pro for that TD.
A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. Buying some time. Catch in the middle. It's Frazier. There to make the tackle. Big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
That's an absolute strike right there. Giving me some Stetson Bennett vibes, some Aaron Murray vibes, even Matthew Stafford with the arm talent on that throw. I'll tell you, they can attack any spot of the field in the passing game because of this guy's talent.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Quarterback extends the play. Finding an escape route. Breaks into the open. No, he loses the ball after the huge gain. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
The snap sets up the throw. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
Oh, they try to trick him. The holder wants to pass. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row.
Bones.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Find some fresh air. And there he goes. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Gators. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up. It's because of that awesome kickoff return.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside the 20, chance for great field position. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. These two first met back in 1915, and for much of their histories, they've been sleeping giants. But man, when they wake up, do they wake up.
Well, two programs, obviously, with a lot of history and a lot of great players in the past, but I feel...
He's going to fire deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Leaves it with the running back. There he goes. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. The tag. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Georgia. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as
You
much
really
as
suck.
possible, because he'll make it happen.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And he finishes the drive with a thrilling 69-yard run to the end zone. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. The coverage team maintained his discipline, not much doing on that return. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Here comes the heat. Fires and picked off. Oh, you could just feel it. He wanted to make that a big return, but his offense will come out and take over at the 44.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And those hairy dogs taking a bite out of another first down.
You don't usually find Georgia teams that complicate things. They know who they are, and it starts with running the football, establishing the line of scrimmage. That's what the dogs do.
Wants to throw on first down. Got it. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Finds his big tight end. And he will score! Touchdown, Dogs!
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. And guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside the 10, here he comes. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line.
You suck. Loser.
This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. To the air, it's Lagway. Rushes on him. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
We're still early in this ball game, but this QB has been hit several times already, been sacked. This is one of those games that the ice bath is going to be your friend afterwards. We're just getting started. It's still in the first quarter, for goodness sakes.
Wants to fire on second down. Throws to the back. Catch in the middle. It's ball. Turning it on. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
How hard is that as a linebacker when you're trying to cover a running back on that angle route who runs routes like that, right? He thought he was going to the flat. He was barreling towards the sideline, trying to knock that ball away, and all of a sudden he gets crossed up, and that's just too easy giving up that first down.
Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42.
This guy's got a lot of tools in his toolbox, toting the rock, man. He showed you right there. And when I think back to Florida running backs, Emmett
Kiss
Smith,
mark, kiss mark, kiss
all-time
mark,
great.
kiss mark,
But a
kiss
guy I
mark,
played
kiss
with in
mark,
the game
kiss
called
mark.
Fred Taylor. He was so big, but so fast for a guy
Smiling
his
face
size.
with
He just
tear,
caused
thumbs
so
up,
many
nerd face,
problems
thumbs up,
for the
smiling
defenses
face
to
with
face.
tear,
And I
nerd
think in the
face, thumbs
SEC
up,
today,
confounded
you've got to
face,
be able
smiling
to run
cat
the
with hard
football
eyes,
if you
smiling
want to
cat
win
with hard
games. And
eyes,
this guy
smiling
right
cat
here,
with hard
he's going
eyes,
to give the
smiling cat
Gators a
with hard
chance.
eyes, confounded face, smiling cat with hard 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 eyes, smiling face with sunglasses, smiling face. With sunglasses, smiling cat with hard eyes, smiling face with sunglasses, smiling cat with hard eyes, smiling face with sunglasses, smiling cat with hard eyes, smiling face with sunglasses, smiling cat with hard eyes, smiling face with sunglasses, smiling cat with hard eyes, smiling face with sunglasses, smiling cat with hard eyes.